Okay, so here I want to talk about using autofill to recreate the table that I want you to fill out in the Alice extra DQ. And it's sort of an interesting use of autofill. So let me look at this a little bit. So I kind of know what I want to do, so that helps a little bit. But let me do this. Let me put Alice's start height here. So she's going to start at let me just make sure 5 feet, which is 60 inches. Okay. And we just want to put the number. We can't put any units there, else Excel won't know what to do with it. Um, and let me see. So then let's see, we're going to have rounds. So sorry, let me move this a little bit. Notice how I move. You can move things around. We're actually going to have rounds because each round is going to include one byte from the left and one byte from the right. Okay. And so we'll have our first round. Okay. And then she's going to bite from the left first. Actually, she's going to bite from the right first, and then she's going to bite from the left. Okay. Uh, and this is going to be one round, right? So it's going to be round one, and it'll be right, left, like that. Okay. If I wanted to, I could even join these cells. Let me see if I can do this. I think I can. And we can center this so it's, there's round one. Okay. And then we'll have her, her new height after a bite from the right, where she's going to increase by 15%. And we're going to have a bite from the left where she's going to decrease by 15%. And I say I have a typo. Okay. And let's just see what happens if we take this part right here and pull it down. So notice I have right and left already in there, and I have this one. And I'm going to see if the one turns into a two. Otherwise, I may have to change this. But let me see. So if I pull this down a little bit, it does what I want it to, right? It recreates this left, right, or right, left thing, and it also stretches this on down. And let me undo that because I'm going to do that again in a minute all at once. A byte from the right is going to take where she was. Now, unfortunately, it kind of covered up the cell that I wanted to click on. So that's actually P, and I got to figure it out. So that's P16, is that right? Okay, P16, I guess. Okay, so I want P16. That's the cell that's being hidden up there, unfortunately. P16 times 1. And now we're going to grow by 15%, so I want 15% here. That's it. And so this will be her. Whoops. Okay, let me see. Let me get this right. Okay, the P15. Sorry, this is P15. Right. So we're going to take P15. Okay, and grow by 15%. Right. And so then should be 69 inches. Okay. And then here we're going to take again the cell right above us, which again got covered up there, which will be P16 times, and then now we're going to shrink by 15%, so minus 15%, like that, right? And so she grew once and she shrunk once, right? So that's the idea, okay? And we can go ahead and format this if we want. Suppose we want this to the nearest 1 decimal place, okay? So let me just make them all have a few, and then here I'll have everything to 1 decimal place here, okay? Now the formatting will stay as we go down, and so will the formulas, okay? So the formula will always just say refer to the thing just above. Hold on, I've got a beeper going off. So the formula always says look at the thing one above and then add 15%. This one says look at the thing one above and subtract 15%, okay? All right, and let's just grab these 2 blocks right there, or these 2 rows more or less. And we want to do 20 rounds. Okay, so I can just pull this down for a while. Okay, I've got to 12 rounds. Let's keep going. I'm not sure what it just did. Oh, it's trying to jump a whole bunch. Not sure why it's doing that. Okay, anyway, we just want 20 rounds, so I'll just erase all that stuff. Okay. All right, and there we go. So we got our table, and that's sort of recreating the table that I put in there. I was just asking you to fill in the formulas, but this is how you do it. Okay, now suppose we wanted to alternate colors. We could even do something a little cuter here. Suppose we wanted to make this one like blue, so we could see the rounds in colors, right? And this one like orange, okay, and maybe we want to put all the little borders on. So we could put the borders on like that. Okay, so now we got that kind of thing. So all that formatting's there, and we could do the same thing. We could drag this whole thing down. Right. Oh, it doesn't like what I'm doing. Not sure. Oh, interesting. Maybe I can't do that. Try that again. Sometimes when you have these merge cells, it complains about things, and it seems to be doing that now. Yeah, okay, doesn't want to do that. I'm not sure why. Okay, fine, I give up. Well, I could drag. Okay, let me try these two. Okay, let me see. So there's no merge cells there. Okay, so there we go. So that'll color grab all the colors and everything. And then for some reason this one is being a little funny. Oh no, now it's letting me do it. Okay, for some reason I drag these separately, but you get the idea. Sometimes you have to play with autofill some. But there you go. Now we've recreated the table. We've even color coded it, and made it maybe even nicer than the one I originally gave you. So hopefully this will be useful. Okay. For the question about if order matters, it's useful to turn this into left, right, left, right. So that's a good practice. You can do that on your own and make a new set over here that goes left, right, like that, right? And you can put in the correct formulas there. So now that's going to be, and actually it's useful here just so I can mimic the same thing to put the 60 there again, because I'm just going to take the thing above me and do something to it, right? So here I can say equal to the thing above me, which now is R15 times, now this is going to be 1 minus, all right? And then this one here is going to be equal to R16 times 1 plus 15%, because now we're growing, okay? And then I can take those, I can copy these down, right? Do the same sort of thing, okay? And then again, sorry, I should have just changed the formatting to have 1 decimal place, okay? And you can see how things go if we do left, right. And if you look carefully, you can see that every other entry, right, is exactly the same. So you might think about why that's true. And then that'll help you answer this question here too. So there you go. There's a little bit about using autofill to build these tables yourself. Thanks.